Right now at noon, the former Wisconsin Badger charged with killing 2 women is back in court, the latest from his hearing. And the city of Madison has a new police chief as Dr. Sean Barnes is sworn in.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now on this Monday. The former Badger football player charged in the deaths of 2 women is one step closer to headed to trial. 34-year-old Marcus Randall L. appeared in Rock County Court through video. He's charged with killing Brittany McDory and Sierra Winchester last February. A detective, Christopher Boucher, with the Janesville Police Department testified. He says there was video from a gas station where Randall L. told the gas station attendant that he was in trouble and could be going to jail.
There was a large pool of blood that had gone between the driver's seat and the center console. I know that a large amount of that blood ended up between the back seat, driver's side, and the front seat, pooled there. I know swabs were taken of that. That was confirmed to be Sierra's blood.
The judge found there was enough evidence to move forward with the trial. Randall L. expected to be back in court later this month. The Grand Chute Police Department has identified a suspect in the Fox River Mall shooting late Sunday night. Police said they're looking for Desmond Ellis for his alleged involvement. Police believe the 17-year-old played a part in the shooting, which killed one person and injured another. Officials identified 19-year-old Giovanni Frausto as the victim who died. The other victim treated at the hospital and has since been released. Police believe Ellis is driving a 2012 Dodge Avenger. Officials believe he has a weapon and could be dangerous. The police department is asking anyone who sees Ellis to contact them immediately. The Grand County Sheriff's Office says the fatal fire that killed 3 people is still under investigation, but the sheriff says that there is no indication that foul play is suspected. 33-year-old Andrew Brown and 12-year-old Frederick Hurley died in the fire, and 14-year-old Barbara Hurley, who is in a Milwaukee hospital, died from her injuries. The investigation into what caused that fire continues. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Freese has a look at your first warned forecast. Nice and sunny out there.
A quiet day for sure, Mark. Yesterday at this exact time, we were tracking the departing winter storm that dumped several more inches of snow. And while that weather is not on the map for us at the moment, it still exists, especially in the northeastern part of the country. This is where an intense nor'easter is really starting to pick up. In fact, I want to zoom in on New Jersey, where we have this real dark blue shading that just came through. That's a heavy kind of snow that we have not seen around here in quite some time. That being said, enjoy the sunshine. We watched that storm pass by. We're not impacted by this one. 27, your temperature right now. We're seeing winds out of the north and northwest at 9 miles per hour. Janesville at 28, 27 in Watertown, but 30s do show up towards the Driftless region. 33 in Boscobel right now. Platteville coming in at the freezing point. With the light breeze that we have out there, wind chills are a little bit cooler. We feel like 18 as you step outside. But as we look ahead, here's what to expect throughout the rest of the day. Temperatures will stay into the upper 20s to right around 30. We'll keep the sunshine around with a couple of decorator clouds, but let's enjoy this, Mark. We're already watching that next possible system that could arrive closer towards the end of this week and perhaps some big-time cold into early next week.
Great. All right, Chris, thank you.
Discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability.
Discharge the duties of said office to the best of my abilities.
Dr. Sean Barnes is officially Madison's new police chief. He was sworn in this morning. The Madison Police and Fire Commission selected Barnes to be the next head of the MPD in mid-December. Barnes accepted the position just days later.
I am more than ready to embrace the challenges with open arms, an open heart, and most importantly, an open mind. You will find that my administration is one that will be based on respect, communication, and collaboration. I will lead by committee, a team approach, and participative leadership.
Most recently, Barnes worked as the Director of Training and Professional Development for the Civilian Office of Police Accountability in Chicago. Wisconsinites will be able to sign up online to get their coronavirus vaccinations later this month. The state is working with Microsoft to set up an online sign-up system. Wisconsin Public Radio reports the system will launch in 10 communities on February 15th. The state's plan is to use those communities as a test of the software before the system rolls out statewide. Deputy Health Secretary Julie Williams Van Dyke says users will answer questions about their age and profession to see if they're eligible. If they aren't, they go on a waiting list to be notified when they do become eligible. A group of Republican senators has released a counter-proposal for a new coronavirus relief package. The Republicans have offered a $600 billion package, which is quite a bit less than the $1.9 trillion White House proposal. Key differences include cutting stimulus checks from $1,400 to $1,000 and only sending them to people in lower income brackets.
We are very targeted. We're targeted to the needs of the American people, treating our tax dollars as if there are tax dollars, not just money to spend.
We need big, bold action, and if we can't move forward with them, we'll have to do it on our own.
CBS News has learned the White House wants FEMA to open 100 new coronavirus vaccination sites around the country to increase the number of shots each day. And FEMA has asked the Pentagon to have as many as 10,000 soldiers on standby to assist in the effort. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, nearly 80 million people are being impacted by that winter storm Chris was talking about, as New York City is under a state of emergency.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
If your bathroom is dull and outdated, then it's time for a change. Give us a call here at Mad City Baths, your trusted local source for high-quality baths, walk-in showers, and walk-in tubs, installed in as little as 1 day. Modern, easy-access designs infused with microban to prevent bacteria, mold, and mildew. And remember, we're Wisconsin's #1 ranked remodeler. Mad City, your window and bath partner of the Green Bay Packers. And now you can take advantage of the 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation, 60 months zero interest, senior, military, and previous customer discounts, $60 Walmart gift card with your purchase, and a $100 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate from Mad City. Call 608-729-4466. Let me give you that number again, 608-729-4466, madcitybaths.com.
At iMart Express, we've enhanced our safety and cleaning standards so that you can shop safely and save. Get 2 pairs of glasses for under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives for under $80. Shop safely and save at iMart Express.
Right glasses.
Right price.
Right now.
Exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Badger 5 with Lightning Ball. During February, there's a 1 in 3 chance that a lightning ball strikes a play. When it does, players get an extra number, which means better odds of winning a prize. Jackpot not included, only in February. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
These deals are amazing.
I know. How do we get them?
Okay, we have to be very subtle about asking, like this.
Like this?
No, like this.
Actually, you don't have to do any of that. Switch and get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free.
Even without the...
You would have gotten it anyway.
Cool.
Get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
It's that time of year again. How can we help?
Could you haul this away for me?
Oh, it's gone.
There was stuff here. Amazing.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
Well, the Northeast is in the grips of a major snowstorm that it's already dropped more than a foot of snow in parts of the Midwest. Winter storm advisories and warnings stretch all the way to Maine. The storm is also bringing with it strong winds with the threat of power outages and flooding along the coast. In the Midwest, which was hit hard over the weekend, the dig-out is underway. New York City mayor has issued a state of emergency and is asking people to stay home until tomorrow. The storm forced officials to cancel and reschedule coronavirus vaccine appointments.
We need to keep people safe. We don't want folks, especially seniors, going out in unsafe conditions to get vaccinated.
And it's not just snow. The storm is also expected to bring strong winds and coastal flooding. The storm expected to last through Tuesday. And Madison Water Utility is reminding residents to clear snow away from the fire hydrants near your home. The utility tests, repairs, and maintains around 9,000 hydrants citywide. Maintenance crews say they're seeing a lot of those hydrants buried in the snow. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a sunny and cool start to your work week. We'll tell you what's in store for the rest of the week ahead in your first warn forecast.
When Old Man Winter brings you a plumbing emergency, call RHD for help. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. RHD Plumbing.
Keep more presidents in your pocket during Steinhoffel's President's Day sale. Save 35% store-wide, plus take an extra $100 off and get great deals like a full or queen memory foam mattress, $299. This sofa now just $399, or a 5-piece dining set, also $399. A queen bed, $649. Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses at the guaranteed lowest prices. Save big during Steinhoffel's President's Day sale.
You know, the most used room in your home is probably your bathroom. So when it comes to updating that space, you want it done right. Mad City Baths is a sure choice for durable, beautiful bath and shower designs. And listen to this, installed in as little as 1 day. We have over 50,000 satisfied customers.
The installation went really nice, went very quick. They got it done, and they got it done the way they said they were going to. So, you know, who can complain when you get what you pay for?
Call now during our 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation. 60 months, 0 interest, senior military and previous customer discounts, $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. And if you call now, $100 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 608-729-4466. Let me give you that number again, 608-729-4466, madcitybaths.com.
When Old Man Winter brings you a plumbing emergency, call RHD for help. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. RHD Plumbing.
Hey folks, Tuesday morning will prepare you for the start of in-person absentee voting.
And in a city with plenty of coffee shops, we'll show you how one is standing out. We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
Waking up to stuff like this should never be a surprise. Watch News 3 Now First Warn Weather so you always know what's headed our way. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 224 points. The NASDAQ up 298 points. The S&P 500 up 55. Green arrows all over the place there. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee on this Monday. How are you?
Hello, I'm all right. I can't go the same direction as those green arrows, though. I'm afraid we're more in the red as we kind of roll through our Monday. But here's part of the reason why. Remember all the talk last week about how there was some short trading that was going on, stocks that were going crazy all of a sudden, and they started to investigate who was really in? Some of that is actually happening in commodities. Last week, Friday, we saw a real big surge of open interest in our corn market, for example. That's not a bad thing. That's part of the reason why the markets work, is that kind of volatility. But that open interest from Friday has kind of keyed a little bit of a, shall we say, take account of what's really out there in the markets today. So our corn, our beans, our wheat are trading a little bit lower. But again, I want to say it's more technical than it is anything having to do with actual production agriculture. You know, over the weekend, 90th annual Wisconsin Farmers Union State Convention happened all pretty much online. And they recognized some of the folks that helped to make the Wisconsin Farmers Union work. Congratulations to Michelle Miller. She was named Friend of the Family Farmers. She works at University of Wisconsin Center for Integrated Ag Systems. I've had the pleasure of working with Michelle. Does a lot of work with different projects that are focused on family farms and sustainability. Wisconsin Congressman Mike Gallagher, Representative Mike Gallagher, and Representatives Ron Kind were also given the Friend of the Family Farmer Award, and several other awards handed out virtually during the 90th Annual Wisconsin Farmers Union Convention. I've got some of those details up on our website now, MidwestFarmReport.com. Barrel cheese quiet on a Monday at $1.39. 40-pound block cheese actually up 3/4 cent at $1.58 1/4. While AA butter down another 3.5 at $1.21 per pound. So that's kind of where we stand on a Monday. I know all eyes kind of watching to see what kind of agony the folks on the East Coast are going to go through after we pretty much must have escaped mostly unscathed over the weekend with our weather, huh, Mark?
Pretty bad out there, that's for sure. So we'll see what's in store. Thank you, Pam.
Yep.
Here's Chris with that forecast.
Yeah, we get all the sunshine out there today. It's finally someone else's turn to deal with the accumulating snow after we have seen just round after round. And the reality is, we may not be done, but here's the picture for the Northeast right now. Truly some heavy snow is coming down across parts of that I-95 corridor. We're talking from Philadelphia through Boston. Snowflakes are flying, and just south of New York City into northern New Jersey, some insanely heavy snow is coming down in that dark blue. For us, the only dark blue we're seeing is in the sky. Wow, I really just said that. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful day out there. Temperatures are still on a cold side because it is winter, but given the time of the year, you could say it's relatively warm. 17 or 27, excuse me, is our temperature. We're warmer just back towards the south and west. That's where the temperatures are flirting with or just above the freezing point. 33 in Boscobel, 33 in Lone Rock. Platteville coming in at 32, same for Mineral Point. We're a little colder towards the east. The snowpack is also a little deeper towards the east as well. That's part of why things are colder. We take you hour by hour. Expect those highs to top out into the upper 20s and low 30s as we move into the afternoon. Overnight tonight, cloud cover gets into the mix. That's going to keep some people just a little bit warmer. It all just depends on whether or not you're completely covered with clouds or if you are able to get some clearing as we move through the overnight hours. But still, for now, the expected overnight low is into the middle teens. We'll see more sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures will likely make it into the 30s. We do the same thing as we move into tomorrow night. So it's a little bit of rinse and repeat. Then the pattern begins to change for the week as we start to move into Thursday. This is Thursday at 7:30 in the morning. We see this next system coming our way. The trends I've seen in the model data overnight and this morning have been a little bit colder. So instead of this being a rainmaker, they've been showing that this is more likely to be a snowmaker. We'll see how the rest of the data trends as we go through tonight, and I'm sure Gary will have the latest coming up on Live at 4 as well. But once we get beyond the snow, then comes what everyone's truly going to talk about. It's potentially some of the coldest air that we've seen around here for a while, and odds are that settles in right on top of us into the upper Midwest. Let's time it out. Here's some of the colder air we have right now. It's going to be moderating as we start to move into Tuesday, Wednesday, and then into Thursday. But once we get beyond Thursday and into next weekend, watch the cold air pour in from the north and west. A true Arctic blast, some of the coldest air that we've seen since January of 2019. I'm talking highs in the single digits and teens and lows well below zero. And the reality is we may have to bring that even colder. In fact, I was looking at some of the model data earlier today. It doesn't want to get us above zero for some of the afternoon highs. I don't know if I buy that just yet, but we're talking some real deal colds, and odds favor below normal temperatures across a good portion of the country, but especially here throughout the upper Midwest. So we've been spoiled by a warmer than average winter just thus far, but we go from 30s to 19 at the end of this week, 12 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday. Check out the overnight low Sunday and into Monday, -12, and it's likely to be windy during this time as well. So we could be talking about a period of wind chill advisories, wind chill warnings. Signs are all pointing towards a pretty cold setup as we move into early next week.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I remember it was well below zero.
Yes, it was. We'll see if we do that again.
Don't want to, but we have no say in it, do we? All right, Chris, thank you. Tomorrow, the Mr. Food Test Kitchen has a Rise and Shine muffin that'll be welcome beyond a shadow of the doubt. Here's Howard.
I want to give you a heads up that tomorrow is Groundhog Day. So after you get up and make your morning coffee, you're going to want to see if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow. Let's hope he doesn't so we can say goodbye to winter. And while you're waiting, we have a Rise and Shine muffin that'll go perfect with your coffee. We start out by mixing together some melted butter, a bit of milk, an egg, and a splash of vanilla until they're well combined. Now, to that, we add our dry ingredients, which is simply some flour, sugar, baking powder, and a touch of salt. Once the batter is smooth, we gently stir in some fresh raspberries, and we want to be careful not to break them up. And now for the part that turns ordinary muffins into extraordinary muffins. After we spoon the batter into muffin cups, we top these with a mixture we made by combining some flour and brown sugar with a bit of melted butter. And don't be surprised if everyone begins sticking their heads out of their bedroom doors while these are baking. No, they're not looking for their shadow, but wondering what smells so darn good. Of course, it'll be these raspberry streusel muffins. And like always, the recipe's online, which is perfect no matter how many more weeks of winter lie ahead. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we discovered muffins that, beyond a shadow of a doubt, are ooh, it's so good.
Howard, thank you. Coming up next on News 3 Now at noon, Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get to your calls right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
General Heating and Air Conditioning. Our large fleet of service vehicles are nearby, and our mobile fabrication shops allow us to save you time and money. When your home comfort system needs servicing or replacing, turn to the experts at Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
Menards has the flooring options to make your house feel like your home. And whether you're looking for that elegant, timeless look, a bold and contemporary style, or a sense of comfort, with thousands of options to choose from, we've got you covered. We carry top quality brands in a variety of styles, colors, and patterns, so you'll find that perfect fit for every room. Check out all the flooring options at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Mad City Baths offers a double lifetime labor warranty on all of our bath and shower designs, with surfaces that remain clean and fresh longer thanks to Microban protection. Check out walk-in and barrier-free showers. Add grab bars, a safety seat, and more. Plus, look at this walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. And remember, you can count on Mad City Baths to do the job on time and on budget and save you a lot of money during our 60-60-60 sale. For starters, 60% off installation. And look at this, 60 months, zero interest. Senior, military, and previous customer discounts. And if you call today, last chance in this program, you get a $60 Walmart gift card with purchase and a $100 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 608-729-4466. Let me give you that number again, 608-729-4466, madcitybaths.com.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
General Heating and Air Conditioning. Our large fleet of service vehicles are nearby, and our mobile fabrication shops allow us to save you time and money. When your home comfort system needs servicing or replacing, turn to the experts at Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is taking your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Trying to stay warm?
Yeah, it's going to get really cold at the end of the week, isn't it?
That's the way it sounds, so deal with that. Let's go to the phones. We'll start with Lori in Cambridge. Hi, Lori. What's your question? Oh, I'm sorry. Lori, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, what's your question?
I have a palm that has some white fungus on it, and I didn't know what I can clean that with to get the fungus off.
Well, fungus in houseplants is a little tricky because there are lots of fungicides on the market, but they're not super suitable for using inside your house. But you can use neem oil, and comes in a spray, a lot of times a concentrate, so you can just mix it, and you can use that. Put the plant in your shower or someplace like that where you can really spray it down well and douse it. You might have to do a couple applications, follow the instructions on the package, and that should help.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. With all the snow you've had recently, Lisa, my arborvitaes are taking a beating. Can you do anything about them?
Well, you can knock it off for sure. I know the snow we had the other day was really heavy. So take a broom or a rake and kind of, jostle the plant to knock the snow back. And then you can take something soft and stretchy. Pantyhose are perfect, or old tights or something like that, and sort of tie up those stems so that they don't. A lot of the older varieties will split. And once that gets really weighted down, it's really difficult for it to come back, and you certainly don't want them to break. So knock it off gently and then tie them together.
Okay, let's go to Marcia in DeForest. Hi, Marcia, what's your question?
Hi, I have 2 amaryllis bulbs, and one has put up great big leaves, and I'm sure it won't get any flowers. The other one just has is up about an inch, and no bud there either. I don't think either one will bloom. My question is, should I mess with them for next year and hope they'll bloom, or just throw them out?
I would mess with them if you don't. If you want a project, it's not that big a deal, but keep them going through the late winter. Don't let the soil dry out between waterings, and then water them thoroughly. Make sure they're in a sunnier spot in your house. That one that hasn't started at all yet, or barely, you might want to put that in a warmer spot. Sometimes that'll get the bulb going. And then in the spring, when it's nice out, put them outside in a morning sun location, and maybe feed them with a water-soluble fertilizer every couple of weeks. And then you can start the dormancy process around the 1st of August.
Okay. Well, they're about 3 or 4 years old. That's why I wondered if it was worth, fooling around with. Thank you.
In South Africa, they grow for years. So the bigger they get, the bigger the flowers are. So I would say it's worth a shot.
All right. Let's go to Karen in Plain. Hi, Karen. What's your question?
Hi. I had a beautiful geranium this summer in my outdoor flower pot, and I thought I wanted to save it for next summer. And I brought it in, and it's looking pretty bad. I wondered just what to do for it, and if you can save them from year to year, and how to do it.
Yeah, there are different ways you can save geraniums through the winter. Some people will sort of take them out of the pots and dry them, keep them in a bag. Some people will try to keep them going as houseplants. The problem is that geraniums like a ton of sun. And so when you bring them in your house, it's really difficult to find a place that's bright enough to keep them going. So you might want to do is let it, take some cuttings. It's about the time that you can go ahead and take cuttings, get some rooting hormone, and then you'll have a little project. You can make more baby plants that way, and then that way, if your parent plant doesn't make it through the winter, you have some backup.
Okay, if we are out of time, if you didn't get on the air, check again next week. Lisa, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a good week.
Yep, you too. Here's Chris, one final check of the forecast.
We are enjoying a quiet start to the week, coming off of snowstorms over the weekend and throughout parts of last week. 28 today, 30 as we move into tomorrow. But it's Thursday and into Friday that I'm already watching for our next potentially impactful weather event. From there, it goes to the cold. And we're talking a brutal brand of cold where those highs struggle to get out of the single digits. You see 2 days with a high of 4, the low between 12 below 0. We have not seen this kind of cold air in a couple of years, and as we get closer, a lot of the models are trending even colder. We're gonna have to watch the start to next week very closely.
All right, thank you, Chris. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.